Every great wingspan begins in the digital realm, where millions of lines of code ensure aerodynamic perfection.
To ensure safety, we bend the wings far beyond what any real-world storm could ever do. If it doesn't snap here, it won't snap in the clouds.
We shock the frame with millions of volts to ensure the aircraft acts as a Faraday cage, keeping everyone inside safe from nature's fury.
Engines are tested against nature's most unpredictable obstacles to guarantee total reliability.
We simulate hurricane-force winds to ensure our Aeroplane can slice through the sky with minimal resistance.
Modern planes are built with space-age composites, materials designed to be lighter than aluminum but stronger than steel.
Before a single wire is put in the plane, we build the Iron Bird, a ground-based version of the plane's nervous system.
Physical models confirm what the computers predicted, locking in the final aerodynamic shape.
With the tests passed and the blueprints locked, our Aeroplane is ready to be born.
The planning is over. The manufacturing of our giant has officially begun.
The aircraft arrives in pieces, massive, prefabricated segments built with surgical precision in facilities across the globe.
In a machine this large, even a hair's breadth of misalignment can lead to catastrophic failure. Lasers ensure a perfect union.
Automation is the key to consistency. This orbital robot installs tens of thousands of rivets.
These are the bones and muscles. While the skin takes the pressure, the internal frame provides the rigidity to fight gravity.
To survive 30 years in the sky, the aircraft must be shielded against the silent enemy, corrosion.
The floor grid is the foundation for everything the passenger sees: the seats, the galleys, and the aisles.
Windows and doors are the most vulnerable points. We build them as plugs. The higher the pressure inside, the tighter they seal.
We inflate the giant like a balloon, proving its strength before it ever leaves the ground.
If the frame is the bone, this wiring is the nervous system, carrying life and data to every corner of the giant.
The torso is ready. The giant has a body and a nervous system. Now, it's time to give it the power of flight.
At the core of the fuselage lies the center wing box, a titanium fortress that serves as the bridge between the body and the wings.
A wing must be a masterpiece of aerodynamic shape on the outside and a high-capacity storage tank on the inside.
There are no separate tanks. The wing itself is the container. Every rivet and seam must be perfectly sealed.
This is the marriage, the critical moment where the body and wings become a single aerodynamic unit.
The wings are alive. Using high-pressure hydraulics, these will extend and retract.
These curves at the tips slice through wingtip vortices, saving millions of dollars in fuel over the aircraft's lifetime.
Miles of wiring and high-pressure lines are bridged, bringing the wings to life and under the pilot's command. To protect against lightning and static interference, we install discharge wicks to safely bleed electricity back into the atmosphere.
A wing that doesn't bend will break. We calibrate this flexibility to ensure a smooth ride through the roughest turbulence. The giant has its wings. It is no longer just a vessel. It is now a machine designed to conquer the sky.
To support a giant, you need incredible strength. The landing gear is designed to absorb the force of a 200-ton impact in a single second.
Precision is paramount. These joints must be strong enough to hold the plane's weight and smooth enough to retract at 200 miles per hour.
While the main gear takes the weight, the nose gear provides the direction, the steering wheel of the sky.
The vertical stabilizer is the plane's keel, providing the lateral stability needed to fly straight through crosswinds.
These rear wings act as a counterweight, giving the pilot the power to pull the nose up into the clouds or push it down toward the runway.
Stopping a 200-ton aircraft requires immense friction. We equip every wheel with multi-disc carbon brakes and advanced sensors to prevent skidding.
It's a moment of mechanical grace. The gear swing test proves that the giant's legs are ready for the cycle of flight.
Fine-tuning the rudder ensures the pilot has total control over the aircraft's heading, even in the most turbulent weather.
Hidden in the tail is a mini-jet engine, the APU, the plane's generator that keeps the lights on and the air cooled before the main engines roar to life.
The Giant is no longer tethered to the factory. It stands on its own feet, balanced and ready to receive its heart, the engines.
This is the masterpiece of propulsion, a high-bypass turbofan, capable of sucking in enough air to empty a stadium in seconds. The pylon is the critical link. It must be strong enough to hold the engine's weight and flexible enough to handle the immense vibration of flight.
These lines are the lifeblood. They carry the fuel to burn and the data that tells the pilot exactly how the engine is breathing.
The nacelle isn't just a cover. It's an aerodynamic shield that helps reduce drag and protects the sensitive core from the elements. To stop a Giant on a short runway, we use the engine's own power. The thrust reversers are tested to ensure they can deploy in a split second.
Each blade is a work of art, balanced so perfectly that a single human hand can spin a 3-ton engine.
The FEDEC is the engine's brain, constantly adjusting the fuel flow thousands of times per second to ensure maximum efficiency and safety.
We pressurize the system to the extreme, ensuring that the lifeblood of the plane flows perfectly from the wings to the combustion chamber. Safety is built into every layer. If the heat rises too high, high-speed extinguishers are ready to neutralize the threat in an instant.
The power is in place. Our Giant has been given its heart. Now, we move to the brain of the beast. We are building a glass cockpit. 5 massive screens will provide the pilots with every piece of data they need to navigate the globe.
There are no cables or pulleys here. This is fly-by-wire, and the pilot's touch is converted into digital commands at the speed of light.
Hidden beneath the floor is the plane's digital core, the Avionics bay, where trillions of calculations happen every second to keep the flight stable. The radar is the plane's eyes, scanning hundreds of miles ahead to detect turbulence and storms long before the passengers feel them.
They are called black boxes, but they are actually bright orange. These indestructible recorders log every word and every movement of the aircraft. The HUD allows pilots to keep their eyes on the runway, while flight data is projected directly into their line of sight.
Even at 40,000 feet, our Giant remains connected to the world, receiving weather updates and providing internet to the cabin.
This is the moment of life. The software load integrates the engines, the wings, and the sensors into one unified entity.
We test the autopilot's muscles, ensuring the computer can steer the Giant with absolute precision during long transoceanic crossings. Behind the cabin walls lies a hidden shield, protecting passengers from the freezing temperatures and the deafening noise of the stratosphere.
These self-contained units are built off-site and installed in minutes, providing the comfort and service expected at 7 miles high. The cabin architecture is designed to feel spacious, using curved panels and recessed bins to maximize every inch of breathing room.
Beneath the carpet lies a digital highway, delivering high-speed data and power to every single seat on the aircraft.
From luxury suites to efficient rows, the seating is the most personal part of the journey, engineered for both comfort and crash safety. In an emergency, these masks are the thin line between life and death. We test every single latch to ensure they deploy in a heartbeat.
Lighting is science. We use millions of colors to help reduce jet lag and create a calming environment for a journey across time zones.
The final touch is the carpet, designed to be tough, lightweight, and completely flame retardant.
Safety must be visible even in the dark. These lines ensure that every passenger can find their way to an exit, no matter the conditions.
The interior is a masterpiece of hospitality. Now, the Giant just needs its colors before it can take its place in the sky.
Painting an airplane is an act of extreme precision. Even a single speck of dust can create drag or lead to a microscopic crack in the finish.
We prep the surface to a microscopic level. The paint doesn't just sit on the plane, it must become part of it.
Total cleanliness is the only way to guarantee the paint won't peel when the plane is flying at Mach 0.85 through freezing rain.
This primer is the secret to longevity. It creates a chemical handshake between the metal and the final colors.
We use miles of tape to ensure the airline's brand is represented with surgical accuracy. Every line must be straight to the millimeter.
Most planes are white for a reason. It reflects thermal energy, keeping the sensitive electronics and passengers cool during long hours on the tarmac.
This is the moment of pride. The airline's colors are applied, turning a machine into a flying ambassador.
The clear coat is the diamond shield. It adds the shine and ensures the colors stay vibrant despite the brutal sun of the upper atmosphere.
Every gram matters in aviation. Even the weight of the paint is calculated to ensure the flight computers know exactly how much thrust is needed to lift off.
She looks beautiful. Dressed in her colors and protected for the journey, our hero is finally ready to meet the sky. For the first time, the Giant leaves its nest. This is the rollout, the moment it transitions from a project to a living machine.
We start the heart in the tail first. The APU provides the breath of life, powering the systems that will eventually wake up the main engines.
We call this the control sweep. We are ensuring that every muscle in this giant's body is responsive and ready for the pressures of flight.
A fuel soak ensures that under the immense weight of a full tank, every seal we made in Phase 3 remains bone dry.
Ignition. The engines wake up, turning chemical energy into pure, raw thrust.
In the digital age, we still rely on the Earth's magnetic field. We calibrate the eyes of the plane so it never loses its way.
We simulate the worst-case scenario. The brakes must be able to stop this 200-ton beast even if they're glowing at 1,000 degrees.
Before it flies, it must walk. We ensure the steering is crisp and the Giant is easy to handle on the ground.
The tests are done. The engines are roaring. The systems are green. Tomorrow, our Giant will finally touch the sky.
This is the moment of truth. Years of engineering and months of construction come down to this single walk-around.
Flight test 1, cleared for takeoff.
Liftoff. In this second, 200 tons of engineering defy gravity. The Giant has become a bird.
Handling is nominal.
High above the world, the aircraft feels its first taste of the thin, cold air it was designed to conquer.
We test its reflexes, landing and taking off in one continuous motion to ensure total reliability.
She returns a hero. The water salute marks the successful completion of the most dangerous flight she will ever take.
The tests are over. The aircraft is perfect. It is now time to hand over the keys to the world.
She leaves the nest for good, heading out to connect cities, families, and cultures across the globe.
From a digital dream to a physical giant. This is how we build the machines that shrink